hot seat, I would think, would be controlling those things over there, but I think Evan knows what's up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellas, gals, and pals. We are All Radio, all right? I am John Hughes, joined by my co-host.
Hey, I'm Ellis.
And our special guest for the evening.
What's up, guys? I'm Evan, here with the All Right Radio. Or All Right Radio.
It's okay, he got it wrong last time, too.
Shut up. That's why I give you the shit mic. Yeah. It's okay, I still love you.
I still don't need a microphone.
Yeah, you're loud enough.
Yeah. All right.
Making
Evan?
sure our listeners can hear.
Yeah, we always have those difficulties. That's why we get here 10 minutes ahead, or at least you do.
I did. I got this shit straight.
Yes, sir.
Just a quick announcement for those of you that have been longtime fans of our show, as if you can constitute that as long time. We're thinking about putting up more.
Oh shit!
We're putting up more social media platforms.
Okay.
You could see us on Facebook. John might get a Snapchat started if you guys want to be friends with us.
Give me a fucking beer pledge.
Track us through the week. And possibly YouTube, where you can find your recorded episodes. Evan was talking to us about being able to put the episodes up on Linktree. Was it, Evan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all didn't see it, but I just cracked a Busch Light. Fucking foam. The computer is okay. The computer is a-okay. I don't think there's anything on the computer. I just don't have any napkins on me at the time. I got my coffee.
The Frappuccino.
I woke up at like 6:13. I was like, I gotta go to the fucking show, dog. Oh man. So Evan,
What's up?
I know that you've done a podcast. You did it last semester.
Mm-hmm.
And you did various themes. It was LoCoSyndicateSounds, right? Yep. That's his handle on IG. Ladies, go follow him. But you did a theme of the week. You did Lil Uzi, MF Doom, J. Cole, shit like that. And you had different guests on each week. What made you decide to get into that form of like podcast or radio show? Is it something that maybe your sister inspired you to do, or was it something that you kind of thought about on your own?
That's exactly like what it was. It was my sister and her friends. So they basically started, I'm not going to say they started up Sister Radio, but they kind of did come up with like a new, unique idea of like how to like do it. So they had like 4 shows back to back. And basically they just like hung out in the radio room, just like took turns playing songs. Like they had people who weren't even on the radio or weren't on the show, just hanging out in the room, like sending song requests, just like I don't know, just doing God knows what. But like I really like that. I like that vibe, and I went to one of their shows one time, and I just really enjoyed it. And I was like, fuck it, like let's do our own show. Like,
yeah.
Well, I got nothing to lose. Like the only thing I have to lose is like not creating like a brand for myself. Like that's literally like how I see it. Like I want to have something to show for myself that is not associated with school, but it's like something to do with my own personality. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, on the topic of branding, how do you approach that?
Yeah. On the topic of branding, like I approach that, like I see myself as someone who listens to, I think I was muted the entire time.
There's no way. I'm so sorry.
Because now I'm like hearing myself like a little bit better.
I can hear you a lot better.
Okay.
Damn.
Anyways, on the topic of branding, like I see myself as someone who listens to like a lot of genres of music, and the whole purpose of LoCoSyndicateSounds was to have a show that basically was a multi-genre show. Like, as you guys probably know, I played a lot of hip-hop and I played a lot of EDM stuff. So, like, those are my 2 favorite genres, and I wanted to, like, show that for myself. I wanted to, like, take turns, have people on who also listen to those genres, mostly hip-hop, and just kind of, like, advertise, like, up-and-coming artists, like, especially artists in the Charleston area who want to, like, kind of, like, boost their own brand as well. It's kind of a trade-off. Like, I'm helping them and they're helping me by sending me their music and coming on the show and just advertising like their own new stuff, which is like local. And it's just brilliant. Like, all these like local artists and like DJs and stuff, like, they're so talented. And like I'm just very grateful to have had so many guests on my show like last year, and just everybody absolutely killed it. I want to bring it back. The show that I'm doing right now, The Weather, is kind of boring, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not really feeling it. Like, hopefully Joe isn't listening to this right now.
That's great. Joe, we are terribly sorry.
Dude,
if you are
I
listening.
kind of miss my show from last semester because I did independently run the social media, and I was able to get like 15... No. I was able to get like 10 to like 12 guests on the show.
Right.
And it was just, I don't know, it was a vibe, bro. I honestly do really miss it. But next semester is a whole new fresh start. Like, I can, the options are limitless. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So
grade wise too, I gotta get them shit.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right.
All right.
Well, what do you guys talk about on The Weather?
So
It's pretty self-explanatory. You can take a guess.
it is, but at the same time, it's also not, because the last show that we had was more into like how Hurricane Helene affected like local artists in Charleston. And that like goes kind of without saying. Like, everyone like in North Carolina and some parts of South Carolina were greatly affected by Hurricane Helene, but we decided to focus in on like a little demographic, which is like local artists in Charleston who kind of were affected by it, but at the same time, they, I don't know where I was going with this, but they kind of like they had to send a message to people who were like up and coming artists, and they were kind of like saying that like you can't let like natural disasters and like big things like that like put you off. You have to like kind of like keep your head on. You have to like you're focused on like what your passions are, like what you do. So that was kind of our last show. I actually wasn't a part of the conversation because I was filming for the CFC admissions page. So that's why I'm kind of rusty on what we were talking about.
You're a busy man.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a very busy man.
But other than that, the other two shows that we've had, the one before that was we had Joe's brother on, who he was a refugee from Hurricane Helene. He goes to school in Appalachian State, which is in Boone, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And he was like completely, like his town was completely devastated from the hurricane. So we basically were just talking about Boone and how they lost power. They lost their highways. They lost a lot of infrastructure, agriculture, stuff like that.
Asheville got hit.
So
really
and
hard.
I was just about to go into that.
Yeah.
Asheville also got hit very hard. A lot of people were affected by that. You guys have probably seen the videos of like people trying to get out.
Yeah.
But it's really, really difficult too because the roads are completely destroyed.
Yeah.
From mudslides and landfills.
Yeah, it was bad.
Stuff like that, and then. The very first show that we had on The Weather was, I can't even remember. This was like only a few weeks ago. What did we talk about?
Do you think it might have been Harvey? Never mind. Edit that out.
What do you mean Harvey?
Edit that out. Edit that out.
Right,
edit that out.
We're gonna keep going.
Sorry.
You're good. Dude, I can't even remember. We were talking about like global, like climate change. Like that's what we were talking about.
Of course.
But that show was kind of boring, especially because Lily was there.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck if she's listening to this.
we do not give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like our guests so far have not been amazing, except for Joey and Gabby's show was really good.
Joey and Gabby had a show. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
We've had
but
amazing guests on. So
Yeah,
we've
you guys
some
have had really good guests.
Really good guests.
But I just wasn't really involved in that one, so I kind of wish I had more to say in that conversation. But I like you guys, I kind of like to have the guests kind of run the show and like say more than the host. Yeah,
well, that's what you're here for.
I think that's the whole point of radio.
What's the thing? We talk every week. You don't. So
Exactly right.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of, I was hoping to get more guests on for that purpose because we only have so many weeks in the school year to actually do the show.
Right.
Yeah.
And on that note, Evan, there are a lot of local artists, as you were saying, going back and forth between the Asheville area and down here. They're very transitable areas. Are there any artists in particular that you know of that have been affected by that and how they've been affected by that?
Not really in particular. I was kind of just speaking from like a broad perspective. But I know one of my like childhood friends. He also goes to school in North Carolina, and he is an artist in many ways. And he also had to evacuate from his college because you obviously cannot stay there. They closed the school, they closed the dorms. But he ended up just going back home. He's from the West Coast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it sucks, dude.
I hear, you can't even communicate with them.
Right. Yeah, and like the worst part, just like you said, the worst part is like they're in the thick of it, literally. No KSI.
Stop.
No KSI. They're in the thick of it.
But
and you can't have any contact with them because they don't have any power. They don't have any service.
Right.
So like, I don't know how that works. Like, they just have to. You have to just pray that they're okay and that they're back home. It's like safe and sound. But that's really it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to make sure everyone's in good spirits and everyone's, just
scary shit, dude.
It really is scary shit. I'm very grateful that I've never had some like a brunt of a hurricane.
And like one of the biggest points that we were hitting on was that the infrastructure in North Carolina is absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. I lived in Fayetteville, I know.
Yeah, so like the state funding is absolutely non-existent for stuff like Hurricane Helene because hurricanes don't happen in North Carolina. Like, that's so unheard of. Mm-hmm. And we were kind of just talking about how unprepared everybody in North Carolina was for this hurricane and how like going forward we have to be more prepared and have to be more alert because what's stopping this from happening again?
Yeah, definitely. But I think it was almost like, Texas doesn't have any snowmobiles. They're not going to get snow. So I think
actually
in the forefront of their minds, they're not thinking they're going to get hit with a hurricane like this unless it curls around, which it did. They didn't know that.
Dude, Texas,
what's
like the Dallas area.
Big X the Plug. We're going to see Big X the Plug before Halloween. It's going to be lit.
Dude, so Dallas like 3 or 4 years ago had like a really, really bad like freezing period.
Ooh.
You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, because I have family in the Fort Worth area, and like they all live in like the same like community.
Yeah.
And like their entire community, like you couldn't leave your house.
Yeah.
Because it was like everything was frozen over. Like the streets were completely frozen over.
That's crazy.
Like the door was like packed with snow. Like you couldn't even open your door.
Damn.
And like the power was out. Like you can't like use your heat or anything like that.
Yeah.
My uncle had like a fish tank, and like all of the fish froze and died.
Damn.
And they were like some like exotic ass fish, dude. And that's low key like what I was most pissed about.
Yeah, with the
I'm so glad that everybody is okay, but like, dude, like that had me so mad for some reason.
Well, I mean, it's they're exotic fish. You can't get them back. You can't just be like, give me another, goldfish. They're not goldfish.
I mean, that is pretty disappointing, especially if you're a child and you're snowed in and can't get your energy out, and all of a sudden Guppy dies.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
of them, they get chilled.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, real spill.
Now, we were hoping we could learn some more songs.
Dude, yeah.
Do you want to put on something?
Yeah, sure thing.
You were mentioning some DJs locally. Is there a way that we can listen to any of their material?
Yeah, hold on. Let me find something. There's one of the DJs that was actually performing at my house the other night. His name's Chris the Almighty.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he has some like stuff on SoundCloud. Let me check.
We can go to SoundCloud.
Yeah, I think it's all pretty much free reign as long, the 40.
Hey, but wait, that might be a lot of work actually.
No, I have a login. Don't worry.
John's got
Hold on.
I am.
the entire access.
I'm very good at what I do. I'm just letting you know that now.
The only thing that I can think of for this computer is ad blocker. We could probably put uBlock on there. We'd have to ask them again. An ad blocker and Tor, maybe. We could get Tor and then go find some really obscure music,
Yeah, he does.
Is that the Seinfeld theme song? What is that?
No, this is wait, what?
That is not.
Oh
the
no,
Seinfeld.
that's the guy I was talking about.
We're not saving this password.
Well,
All right. What's the dude's name?
That's right.
Chris the Almighty.
Evan here just had a house show. I guess you would call it a house show.
Yeah.
There
The
he
other
is.
night.
Yeah.
An
666
impromptu change of venue for local magazines DJ event. DJs took turns doing 45. Was it 45-minute sets on a turntable?
Yeah.
Everybody could just stand around.
Yeah,
Listen.
play. Is there like another one?
Or
Just play that one.
see track. There's tracks.
And
Yeah.
there's a
There's only two.
pretty good part of the local DJ
Play
scene,
Might
I would
Text
say.
Her. Yeah, play.
All right, might text her. Okay, so this is "I Might Text Her" by Chris the Almighty.
I've never listened to
a
this.
local DJ from Charleston, South Carolina.
I've never listened
How
to
did,
this.
how did
So.
you meet Chris the Almighty?
So the Heaven or Holy City, the local scene, they're the ones that got in contact with all of these people, and
Okay.
they literally just pulled up to my house to DJ.
So last Saturday was the first time you met these people.
I wish I could be more humble saying that, but
Yeah.
they literally all just pulled up to my house and just started DJing.
Hey!
So I was
They
very
pulled up to
very
the crib.
very fortunate to host this event.
Well, I'm sure they're thankful that you hosted too.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a
definitely.
big deal,
I got to do a little teeny tiny set.
You were cooking.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir,
that
dude.
I was
really cool.
cooking,
That was
low-key.
really cool. You were in the zone.
I was
Hell yeah.
in the zone. On God, I was. All right. This is "I Might Text Her."
Word.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I don't know, Tony. It's like just the fucking regularness of life is too fucking hard for me or something. I don't know.
the energy that I once had, and I don't have it in me to start again. Hands on my body, feeling so excited. I can feel the leather with a drop top. You tell me I'm the only one, only one, only one. Can you tell me I'm the only one, only one, only one?
Yeah, this shit is taking forever. Unbeknownst to
Sorry.
me and
Sorry,
my
Chris.
my friends.
It
Yeah,
was
sorry,
good. It was
Chris.
good while it lasted.
Shout
Is
out,
my mic
Chris.
on right now?
Huh?
Is my mic on or is
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're
is
good.
that just how-
But yeah, no, that shit is 17 minutes long. Love you, Chris, but we're not playing all that.
That's okay. I'll-
Yeah, that is literally a whole album, bro.
I'll get into you later.
Yeah, definitely. I got your SoundCloud. I got your IG. We'll be good.
It was cool.
Shout out
It was
Chris the
actually-
Almighty.
Yes, sir, dude.
He making music. That shit was hard.
Fuck yeah, bro.
What else are you a fan of in the local scene in general? Like, are there any bands? That you
Trying to think. Dude, I don't really follow like a lot of the local bands. I know like Stu's House like hosts a lot of like local like artists.
enjoy? Right? Yeah.
I've never actually been to a performance, but dude, what's that one band called? I have followed one band. The Mirage. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I think they're done playing.
Are they done, dude? Cause my friend Elliot, like you know
Yeah.
Elliot. He has a friend who's in that band,
Yeah, he's got.
and he came to the radio show one time, and we were just like hanging out, and I kind of just started following him from there.
Really? Yeah.
But like yeah, that's kind of like the only like band I've followed like locally. Ellis, I know you're in a band, right?
Yeah, we're trying to get back off the ground though.
Yeah.
We're meeting next Sunday. But I'm putting my foot down and saying I'm not on bass. All right, Gavin, Troy, if you're out there, I'm not doing it.
He's not on bass. Gavin and Troy, if you are listening, he is not on bass.
Troy over the summer though he got some recording software. He's been writing a little bit, so he's
Hell
putting in
yeah,
work.
dude.
Gavin just actually finished mastering an EP and he's going to be releasing that. I'm not sure when. I'll have to get the details
Yep.
from him, but keep on the lookout for Gavin Fuel, Fewell.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know where he's releasing it, but that's probably something interesting to figure out how to do too as a musician. But yeah, Mirage is cool. You know, they were funky, but I think they're done playing.
Yeah,
Actually, you know,
that's unfortunate.
very unfortunate. But what other music you've been listening to? You know,
I started listening to like a lot of like, I don't know. I listen to like a lot of like EDM, like techno stuff nowadays. Like I kind of have moved away from the hip hop side. So I kind of like listen to like a lot of more like house music, kind of like what I played at my house on whatever it was the last Saturday. Like that's kind of like what I listen to. Like I was in the gym yesterday. I saw you there, Ellis.
oh yeah,
That's literally what I listen to. I listen to like straight EDM music like while I'm working out. Dude, I don't even know like what to tell you, bro.
you listen to hardstyle.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good workout music. Out of
Yeah.
You know? I'm sure a lot of people know the difference between this, but what do you count as hip hop nowadays? What does hip hop mean now?
I feel like hip hop is more like mainstream now.
Mainstream.
I don't know, or I don't know. John, what would you have to say about that?
I think hip hop is very mainstream. I think it's
Yeah.
the majority of new music that people listen to. There's not a lot of pop. There's not a lot of indie folk or any rock.
Yeah.
It's really mainly hip hop. And a lot of the new hip hop is not good. Everyone can pick up a computer or a microphone and make a track, and it all sounds the same.
Okay, who counts as hip hop? Because when I listen to '90s hip hop, for example,
Yeah,
that's
Nas,
completely different.
Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Mobb Deep, Big L, Big Pun.
Okay, and nowadays, who is hip hop?
Not those guys.
Well, some of them.
I don't know, like Travis Scott, Uzi, Trippie Redd if he's still out there. Kanye is, I think, still making albums, but they're not very good. Don Tolliver, Big X the Plug. What else? Young Dolph. Oh no, Young Dolph's dead. But I mean, Key Glock.
Yeah.
Key Glock is still there. So yeah,
He's still around. He's still doing
not
stuff, right?
not as good as he used to be.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about the thought, like, if Biggie was still around, do you think he would still be making quality music?
I think he'd probably have a really good prime, like 90s, then like maybe into the 2000s. I'm not sure if he'd continue it because I think now everyone just wants to keep releasing albums for the money. I think Biggie was more like for the love of, rapping. Like when you wanted to rap, you're like, these are my life experiences. This is what I've been through. You're good.
Sorry.
But when you first rap, it wasn't about a paycheck. It was like, I'm going to rap to tell you about my experiences and how I live and what my life. Now everyone wants to collect a quick buck. You see so many people, I want to be a rapper. I want to be a rapper.
It's for clout.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Yeah, it's for clout. Everyone wants to be the new, the new next big thing. You got your internet clones and your industry plants and all that stuff. And it's like,
is that what they're talking about, Evan? Like, just like, I've got this money. Like what do they talk about in the music that you listen to?
Dude, honestly, I feel like it all stemmed from Playboy Cardi.
yeah,
I don't want to point fingers, bro, but like
No, I agree.
Playboy Cardi, like in the Opium Gang, like all these dudes have literally just fucking dug such a like deep hole that they're never gonna come out of. And it's honestly just tanked the hip hop industry. Like there's no love for the game anymore. It's all for money. It's all for checks.
yeah.
It's all for fucking.
Everyone raps around the
Views.
same shit.
Yeah,
Literally,
bro.
everyone does the same shit. I got a 40 on my waist. I got lean in my cup.
And that's kind of why I've moved away from like that genre. But I do still bump like a lot of hip hop at times.
Yeah.
Was it Red that did it? Was that like the final straw?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard that was not a very good album after everybody being excited about it.
I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm not blaming him like entirely. I'm just saying like his like style is so like it's so copyable.
Yeah, it
Because
really
like
is.
the auto tune, bro, like you can like anybody can do that.
That's
shit.
why I don't like Travis
like
Scott.
all three of us could be rappers.
Yeah,
We could sit down, make a song.
we
I don't know
could.
about that, but I
Dude,
get
we
what you
could
mean.
with the right equipment. All three of us could make a banger.
Okay, we could try it out sometime.
Dude, we could.
We could
like,
try it out right now.
because
Walking outside, got a
because
Glock in a truck.
it's
Run
not-
up on me. I'm gonna take you your bucks.
It's not talent, bro. It's not. It's
I mean, it's something that sounds like
it's
music,
talent with technology,
Yeah,
but it's not it's not actual raw talent
Listen,
like
man.
these older artists have.
you're preaching to the choir, and now that makes me think about: are these the kind of people that don't have respect for people like Biggie and Nas and Tupac? For
I
the
don't
most-
think they have respect for anybody, bro. I think
Anybody?
they see the genre for what it is right now, and they just try and make the most of it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it's sad. It's sad it's come to this, dude. But I mean, what do you do, right? Like,
Well, I think it definitely pays to be a musician for you to be a dwarf standing on the shoulders of giants and recognizing that.
Yeah.
Like if all the great bands of the 90s, for example, they were fans of Zeppelin, they were fans of Sabbath.
Yeah.
People who have come far before them. And those people looked up to the Beatles, and the Beatles looked up to, everybody looks up to somebody. And
Right.
you have to have that amount of inspiration going into it, I think, And it shows in the work after. It's a generational, historical passing down of the music from one generation to the other. And
Yeah.
I think that's really cool too. But if people like Playboy Cardi don't respect that, that's kind of the end of that lineage.
right.
It stops with him. Now, to that effect, what kind of music does that inspire you to listen to? Like, what's something that does pass that on?
Dude, I mean, I feel like all the like old. Like, what do you mean? Like, are you talking about like hip hop or?
Yeah, sure, hip hop. Especially in that world where there are only a few artists possibly making art for the sake of art and not,
Yeah. Dude, have you listened to Tyler the Creator's new album?
No, I haven't. I've heard a lot about it though.
It's really good, dude, bro. And I feel like that, like him as an artist, like he actually like cares about what he puts out.
Definitely.
Like he doesn't just do it for money. Like he's one of the most popular rappers alive in the world.
Yeah.
And he does it for the love of the game. Like he doesn't do it to like impress people or just make money. Like he does it because he truly believes in what he's putting out. And I think you could say that about a lot of people, but like in the last like decade or two, like that number has really slimmed down. Like people who actually like realize and recognize like what they're putting out has really, really just gone downhill. And people will kind of put out anything nowadays, like kind of like we were talking about. But
Yeah.
Tyler the Creator is an actual reputable artist who he doesn't have nearly as many albums as like I don't know, name any other artist. Like he doesn't have as many
YB?
albums. Yeah, like YoungBoy has like 100,
Oh my god.
1,000
yeah.
albums.
They're like, why? YB's the first
He honestly
artist
puts
to have-
out-
Yeah.
He puts out an album every week.
Trash.
So
Trash.
like we've been looking forward to this Tyler the Creator album for so long, and also the thing about him is when he says he's dropping, like he drops.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a cat and mouse game, bro. Like
Yeah.
a lot of artists say like, okay, yeah, I'm dropping in like a week or two,
Yeah.
and then they never drop anything.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like that is like crazy. That's crazy to me. Like, why are you gonna do your fans like that? These people have been like crazy for you for so long, and you're just gonna do that to them.
That's
insane. It's insanity.
That's my biggest pet peeve, especially with actors, rappers, actors,
Yeah.
anyone who's big, and they say, "Well, you know, I need this. My fans, your fans are the only fucking reason you got here." Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, if you're not giving them quality, you know, music or movies or TV shows, they're not going to be your fans anymore. So it's
Exactly.
like you can't act entitled and say, "Oh, I did this on my own." No, the fans got you where you wanted to go. If you had
Exactly.
250 listeners, you're not making much.
Yeah.
You're not doing a whole lot for yourself as an artist, and you're not gonna get where you want to be if you don't have fans. You always have to show love to the people who brought you there.
Exactly.
That's rule number one.
Yeah.
Rule number one: always take the people who started with you to the top, and always recognize who was there for you when you needed. And that's life. I mean that's life.
Yeah.
You have to recognize who was there for you when you were at your worst,
Yeah.
at your absolute rock bottom, and they said, "No, I'm not giving up on you. I love you. I care about you. I'm going to be here for you."
Yeah.
That's what makes a person. That's what makes a friend, a partner, you know. And like I said, I know it's a bit off topic and we started with the fans, but like I feel like I just need to say that. Like if you really understand and want to help someone and make sure that you love and care for them, you should never ever forget that person. You might have fights, you might have rifts, you might break off and come back together again. You don't know. Friends, family, whatever. If that person wants to see it through and values your time and your energy and loves you, that is literally the best thing that can ever happen to you.
Right.
Ever.
And dude, like you're talking about that, like the person that comes to mind immediately is Young Dolph.
It's dope.
Like he is such a loyal artist to his supporters. Like from the city that he's from, like he always went back and like supported his fans. He always like showed his love, showed his support. He's just somebody who obviously like it's absolutely tragic that he died.
Yeah.
But
It's
like
been 3 years now, almost 3 years.
yeah, that's crazy to even think about. But he's just such like a down to earth. He was such a down to earth person. And like everybody knew that. Like I don't think anybody hated him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of like anyone ever hating him, and I don't even know how someone would like gather the courage to like kill somebody
I mean,
like that.
I'm not gonna lie, he did talk about like slide on the ops, so like I can't.
He did,
He
but-
did.
but like that's a very marginal population that he's facing. Like most everybody loved him for the person that he was and the music that he put out, because he's actually like a dedicated, genuine artist and person.
Real spill.
Well, I think, you know, if you're in such a position to be an artist and you have such an audience, definitely something to keep in mind of what you're putting out there. I know Michael Jackson talked a lot about the types of lyrics he puts in his songs, because he realizes all the people that's going to listen to that. That's going to be the soundtrack to somebody's life, right?
Quick sidebar though. I think Michael Jackson's a great artist. I cannot understand shit sometimes when he's talking. like he's talking about Shimona. Like I don't like half of
something else that's like going on.
No, and it's like you want to be starting something. He's like, you're a vegetable. Like
you're a vegetable.
I don't know what that means.
That means you're basically just sitting there. But aside from that, you know, you've got situations of a lot of artists, you know, they are very successful and they don't necessarily appreciate their point in life, you know. Like, for example, I think Outkast was playing some award show and Andre 3000's on stage. He's kind of going through the motions. He's on stage performing, but in his mind, he's at home in bed, you know.
Yeah.
And he gets up off stage and he feels like he didn't do like a job performing. Later that night, Prince calls him on the phone. And, you know, Andre's a huge Prince fan.
Yeah.
Huge Prince fan. You know, I'm a huge Prince fan, by the way, for those of you that don't know.
Yeah.
But Prince tells Andre on the phone, you know what y'all's problem is? Y'all don't know how big y'all are, you know? And it's, for someone like Prince, he kind of has a cult following, wouldn't you say? You know?
I think he's a very, very big following.
Oh, he has a great following.
But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying about cult. But I mean, yeah, he does have a cult following. A lot of people love Prince.
Yeah, I mean,
not like a Taylor Swift, Michael Jackson type of thing, but it's like.
Well, I'd say those people also have cult followings.
No, definitely, but I mean, Michael Jackson is so big. Like if I think of like a cult following, I think of someone like BK the Ruler. Like how many? Do y'all know BK the Ruler?
I do.
No idea.
You do, yeah. But it's like if I ask this to a person on the street, be like, who the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
People who may not be like super known, but people like super devoted. But you know, I get what you mean.
Yeah, but real talk about like being there.
Real spill, yeah.
Real spill.
Real spill. We gotta start getting that into the radio show.
Real spill. Welcome to the Real Spill radio show.
Welcome to
Welcome to
Real Spill. That show would be kind of fire.
Real Spill.
Real Spill.
Maybe that's the next week.
Maybe that'll be the theme for next week.
Next week, you know. Originally, I was telling John maybe we should be the Thin Place Headbutt Factory.
There you go.
Because
TPHF.
when I was little, and my dad still says this, he would say, all right, I'm going off to the Headbutt Factory, like he was going to work.
Yeah.
You know, such a dad thing to say. It's still hilarious. By the way, the Headbutt Factory. We could play some Engelbert Humperdinck. Do you guys know who that is?
No
I do
clue.
not. I
All
feel
right,
like it's a fake person.
No, put him on. Engelbert Humperdinck and Tom Jones. So ENGL. Engelbert. There he is. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's see who comes up first.
Oh my god.
Okay. You're gonna have to.
It looks like Carl Urban.
He might be. I don't know. In the sketch, I think he's still alive. Is he?
I don't know. I would hope so. Shout out Engelbert Humperdinck.
We love you. We love you, Engelbert.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what he's got.
Legacy of Love.
That's a
Did
fun
any of
album.
this chart?
This is from you know Tom Jones.
Yeah.
Look at that. 68.
Okay.
that's
68.
this is
Okay.
not-
This is the full CD though. It's like
yeah,
an hour long.
Keep going down.
I'm trying to
I don't
look,
really
yeah.
know his stuff, but he's got an interesting.
How are you gonna suggest and not know?
He was on a Dio documentary one time. You know?
Oh shit. Live in Las
We
Vegas.
love Dio. I love Dio.
Dio. For all you JoJo fans out there, Dio is yes, a real band.
Well, Yes is a real band too.
Yep, they are. They did Roundabout.
Oh, that's.
That's the ending song at the JoJo credits.
Okay. Let's do After the Love.
After the
Let's
Lovin'
see
by
that.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
All right, Evan.
All right, Evan,
I'm ready,
cut
dude.
those mics off.
Cut him.
Drinking warm water before bed balances blood sugar levels and reverses type 2. Thousands
So I sing you to sleep after the loving with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling face to face. I just seem to go dry. But I love you so much that the sound of your voice can get me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. And thanks for turning me into someone. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Yes, after the loving, I'm still in love with you. After the loving, I'm still in love with you.
Yeah. Yeah, who else?
Yo.
I don't know, bro. I can't think of anybody else at the moment. Oh, yeah, we were going to do a military episode.
Millis,
that's
you gonna
right.
get some
Yeah,
Citadel
yeah.
boys down
Um,
here?
No,
you were
my
trying to get
friend from the
veterans.
Martin
Yeah.
Scholars is a Marine veteran.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then also Christian, the guy that you met,
yeah,
he
yeah.
was in the Army.
That's
as well.
awesome.
So we were going to get both of them on and do like a military episode.
Real spill.
Maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see.
Yes.
All right, thank them for their service. you know.
Yes, sir.
That was Engelbert Humperdinck.
Engelbert
After
Humperdinck.
the lovin'.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
Some people would say that it's impossible to say that name without laughing.
I mean, Dick Butkiss played football for a while, so
That's a real person. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. What do
I
you wanna put on, John?
I'm scrolling through my SoundCloud.
Okay.
Y'all know I love hyperpop. Obviously, you know it's it's a very unknown genre, so I'm trying to put it on the map. It's a lot of like random, you know, weird ass video game type beats, and I mean, it's got a lot of rap elements, but you know, it's still fun to listen to. So this next one, this song I'm gonna put on is called "Troops" by Midwest. There's this guy on it. her name is Quinn. She's an artist from Atlanta, Georgia, and she has a pretty unique sound. I like the way her voice goes. And she was, making music with like Pioneer DJ, like the stuff that Evan and I used to make music. And she was one of the people with like Eric and Glaive and Midwest and like that whole collective. That whole like COVID online 2020 thing where everyone made music, like I said in one of my previous episodes, but they all brought something unique to the table, and like I can listen to them like collabing or individually. Like I love all their music. Like it's such an interesting and like fun sound. It's just really, really cool. So this song is called Troops by Midwest.
Evan, what do you know about hyperpop, and does John try to show you a lot of hyperpop?
I don't know anything about this genre, but
You better learn.
I guess I'm gonna learn.
You gotta learn. All right,
But
let's do it.
Let's do it.
I be with my niggas, with my troops. 40 on me, nigga, yeah, do what it do. You can't hang with no one, can't hang with the crew. Fuck your thought, you know that she gon' saw me too. Put a needle in my skin so that I can feel the pain. Everybody acting funny, nigga, no, we not the same. I'm a wolf in the mountaintops, I cannot be tamed. We gon' turn him to a sacrifice, we turn him to a saint. Blocks got a beam, aiming at your top. Shawty all on me, sucking on my, I can't say that. Bitch, I'm on the stage, your girlfriend a flop. I just bust a twin, Uzis in a Glock. Reaper by my head, yeah, wait for me to die. Niggas talking down, no, we not gon' let it slide. Niggas talking shit, well, we not gon' let it fly. I got me a stick and it's spraying at your eye. We all tryna get through this, we all tryna get through this. I am tryna get through this. Bullshit, came in with your shoes, they at me, they got a forklift. Yeah, they know my shoes, they don't think that you can do shit. I'm very soft-hearted, I can't do shit. Put my lyrics strong, yeah, I can use it. See your place like I am fucking so sick. They pin me to the ground, they give some more. Release myself, I pinch your spinal cord. They pin me to the ground, they give some more. Release myself, I pinch your spinal cord. I be with my niggas, with my troops. 40 on me, nigga, yeah, do what it do. You can't hang with no one, can't hang with the crew. Fuck your thought, you know that shit gon' saw me too.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
My squad, I don't have a squad. When I'm off the ox, it make my body roll. Want it all in the world, I just need a call. Ain't fucking with the set, I get all my bros on go. I'm a dangerous man, if you stop me then I'll stop you. I don't do that shooting, I just hit you with the 1-2. Never mind, fuck you, I'm just gonna up you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I'll stomp you. I saw you last night, little bitch, I'm on you. Link up with the bros and they asking what I wanna do. I think I just lost my picture trying to front with you. They like, oh my god, is that Parker, let's smoke a blunt or two. Put a needle in my skin so that I can feel the pain. Everybody acting funny, nigga, no, we not the same. I'm a wolf in the mountaintops, I cannot be tamed. We gon' turn him to a sacrifice, we turn him to a saint.
Well, that was enjoyable.
I know you're being sarcastic.
How can you possibly hear sarcasm in a monotone voice? I don't understand.
I don't know. I just know you don't really like that shit, so I assumed it was sarcasm. Nah,
It sounds like,
I fuck with it. I mean, I get it. It's a little unorthodox. It's a little weird. I mean, you can say it's a little weird, but like, that's the shit that pops off. So
yeah, some people like it, some people it's not so much. Evan, what say you?
no comment.
no comment.
All right, let's put on something that Evan likes.
He's like,
Evan, it's
let's
your
put on something listenable.
Are we playing another song?
Yeah.
Listen to more Engelbert Humperdinck.
We did a lot of
All
talking this episode, so we're trying to put some more music on.
I love talking.
Yapping.
We were gonna call this
Yip and Yap Radio.
Yap Radio.
That's right, I remember that.
And John is Yap for obvious reasons,
Yeah.
because of the wideness of the vowel.
Yep. Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
Fucking anorexic ass bitch. It's okay. I love you.
Seriously, I need to eat more.
I need to eat less, so we can work on that.
Do we have YouTube up? Can
Yeah,
we
yeah,
play
It's right there.
D.O.D.
Yeah.
by Sleepless?
Dodd. Is this it?
Yeah.
All right.
Music.
It's like
It has the
it's
power
like electronic
to
stuff.
to heal and to move. Since 2012, the Global Citizen Festival has used that power to
Nah, that's all
inspire
good.
people to help end
I used to
world
play ads
hunger.
all the time
And
last
City
year.
has been a proud partner since day one.
I feel like it does save time. But here it is.
All right, enjoy, guys.
This is Dodd by Sleepless.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. And
So, Evan, tell me, who's your favorite radio hosts?
Me.
Favorite radio host.
Not
If you say anyone else besides me, you're getting kicked out. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Can I plead the fifth on this one?
No, you gotta answer.
I don't have 5, son.
What's y'all's name, bro? I forgot.
All radio, all
yeah,
right.
that one.
Yes,
That's my
sir.
favorite. Yeah.
He gets to stick around for the rest of the show.
I think we need to have a meeting with the branding people. We'll get that.
Yeah, we're gonna rebrand Real Spill. We gonna rebrand
Real
it.
Spill's a little bit more memorable. Than all radio.
No, I think that's Eric's podcast. I don't think I can do that. Shout out Eric DOA if you're listening,
Bruh.
Little do we know.
Little do we know. No, we can't rebrand that. We got to keep this.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like All Radio, All Right, because Yip and Yap, Tyler used to give us so much shit for it, but it's like, then Ellis was like, All Radio, All Right, and I'm like, yeah, because it's literally all radio.
Yeah.
But
Shout
you know,
out Michael Tyler,
shout out Michael Tyler if you're
the
listening.
NASA genius.
Literally,
He's going places.
yes, sir.
All right. I think that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we got 5 minutes left, so if you want to close it out with a song or just any final thoughts, I mean, might be good because the people are probably gonna come in behind us. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything. That's kind of everything I wanted to
Yeah.
cover. I don't know about y'all.
It's a good note to end up.
No, definitely.
We number one.
We number
best.
one.
I appreciate y'all
We
having
the
me
best
on, bro. This was
music. Yeah, of
real
course.
fun.
Of course.
Dude, I definitely gotta come back on sometime
Yeah,
soon.
you
Real
do
spill.
seem like a recurring guest.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
You are.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
Yes, sir.
The
All right.
beer supplier.
All right.
Hope you have a good weekend.
Yes, sir.
Get outta here.
Thank
All
y'all
right.
so much for listening. We love y'all. Take care. Stay safe and enjoy your Halloween weekend.
Yes, sir. Peace out, family.
Bye, guys.
Bye.